It's the ultimate blueprint for designing your own learning management system. We're going to look at a tone and the look, and also a little bit at interactivity and how you can build video that connects. This is my favorite topic because we always have to jump back to our clients. Who is out there watching? Who needs this stuff? Who wants to interact with us? I think it is very important, and I think video is something that can speak to those specific segments if it's tailored specifically to a market that you know is out there. Now, one of the first questions that you have when you're going to start working on a learning management system is how much of it is writing, because I've got bookload of volumes, and how much of it is video or visual, and what is this fine balancing act that there is between the two. Now, I can only tell you that as a visual person, of course I love it, and I'm going to jump right in and tell you video is important, and the quality of your video is important, the sound quality of the video is important, and it is important to jump between long shots and close-ups and move all the time so that it engages. There's that experiment that we did during the design talk to say, what is it that you see here? Because you're either left brain or right brain, and you may see the bunny first or the duck. But either way, once you've seen that one, it becomes really difficult to see the other one. We also talked during the talk around design about the frontal cortex and how some decisions are almost made on an instant of seeing something before it even gets to the brain. There's that experiment with the plates of salad food that was shown in a cafeteria, and some 70% of the students, the male students particularly, were influenced by this, immediately swapped, and they started adding some salad to their meals. So this is an interesting thing because the impact of this visual on our mind is just remarkable. There's no two ways about it that visuals are important. Up to 90% of the decisions could be swayed by the right visual. So if I had to pin this section for you, I would definitely say there's good old Confucius telling you that a picture is worth 1,000 in gold. There is no two ways about it. So never underestimate the power of those visuals. Now let's get back to that tone and the look of what it is that you're going to put together for your learning management system. One of the first things that you want to keep in mind is that it has to be user-friendly. Punchy, short, to the point, and easy and engaging. Nobody wants to do something that is just cumbersome. It's just crazy. And then you also want to see if you can have some Easter eggs in there. It's almost an Easter egg hunt, and it really involves people, and it pulls people in if they find that there's a little secret alcove and there was something there that I found. And it becomes something of part of that gamification, part of that thing that happens when people feel that they get rewarded for something, or that there was something hidden and there's a deeper meaning to something. It's great to make your people feel smart because that engages in a better level. Now let's talk about that kind of engagement for a while. And again, when we talk about engagement, I want to get back to that audience because there they are. You've got to think about your students specific. What is the market? What is it that they have as their own expectations? You know, that initial questionnaire that you're going to put there for them. It all comes back to the range of how the material is going to roll out. Testing the whole time whether they are there, having conversations, having the breakaways, having downloadables and so on, and giving them an opportunity to test the material constantly. Once you've selected the learning management system you're going to use, you're probably also immediately going to look at the kind of interactivity that it offers and the kind of integrations that you have. Now, this is again an example of Thinkific. It has fantastic means of actual interactive that you can embed, and I'm also going to talk a little bit just now about the kind of stuff that you can embed as video that is interactive. So there's some really awesome options for you, and the thing to remember is that the visuals that you want to have, short paragraphs, even in the writing, headings and subheadings and points, get in there, make cheat lists, get out fast, make it interesting and keep moving forward the whole time. A hint that I saw on Thinkific is also a warning that they say, rather try and see if you can get the heavier pieces of material to be downloaded so that people can print it out and they can play with it in their own time or deal with it in their own time. Remember that many people still like something tactile, so they are going to print out stuff. Give them that opportunity. And then I would say the other thing to keep in mind is your video has to, as I said, connect in a way to make people feel, make them think, and ultimately make them go and do something. Now, something I've been playing with on this side in the studio for some time is this interactivity, and I've been working with interactive video that actually physically can run a board, a menu board on top of video and interact on top of the video. So what you're watching there in the background is a clip of me presenting, and then it jumps to a menu board, which is this section, where the viewers will be confronted by a choice that they can make. So suddenly at that point, 3 little windows can pop up inside the video, and they can physically overlay of buttons, go and select one of those. Now in this instance, we selected, for example, the book anew, and you see there the video pauses and then runs into the book anew, where the presenter continues to talk about the book anew and finishes that with another button that can go on top of video, and people can interact by going straight to the course. For example, in this case, going into buy the course or go and look at the course or finding about the curriculum of the course. Now, this is something that I think is really awesome, and again, it's something that I'd like to help you with, and I'd like to see if there's anybody who wants to reach out. Be sure to talk. This is the stuff that I do, and this is why I love doing it, because I think it has high impact, and I think these are the trends that are coming, and these are the things that are going to make a learning management system stand out head and shoulders above the others. So what is next? Well, as I said, I don't want to pitch you tonight. If anything, please do go and check out my website. Do browse around. There are some interesting things that you can find. There are great tools, and video is what I do. So I would love to see if there's a way that I can help you either in that space or in the space of getting your content together. There are a lot of freebies on the site. Please do check them out. You'll also see that there are previous runs of the other shows. So if you missed any of the others, Joni, then you are welcome to go and check those out as well.